For more videos, press the subscribe button and also turn on the bell notifications to receive the updates directly in your device.
Hi and welcome to Nehra Classes YouTube channel. My name is Vikas Nehra and this is session number 9 of our ongoing Ansible series. In previous sessions, we have already covered up the basics of Ansible as well as how can we write the Ansible playbook files. And I have also shown you how can we use the variables in playbooks. In this session, we will learn how can we use files in Ansible playbooks. So without wasting time, let's get started. So this is our Ansible server or the control node, and we have different client machines and we have passwordless authentication for the Vikas Nehra user. So let's switch in the account of Vikas Nehra and let me show you the details of the inventory file. So let me open the /etc/ansible/hosts file, and in this file we have two groups, all and db. In all group we have three machines, node 1, node 2 and localhost, while in db group we have two machines only, node 1 and node 2. Now to show you how can we use the files in the Ansible playbooks, we will create the file first, and here I am going to create a script which will print the message on the screen. So I'm going to mention the name of this script as hello.sh, and here we will go in the insert mode and we will mention hashbang, then we will write /bin/bash. This is the bash script, and here we will use the echo operator to print the message, and the message that we want to print is hello Nehra classes family. And after that I will exit it, so I will mention exit 0 and I will save this file. After that I will apply the execute permission on this file, so I will write chmod +x hello.sh. Now I will try to test the script, so I will simply execute it and it will show us the same message. That means the script is working perfectly. Now we will execute this script with the help of playbook on the client nodes. So we will have to write a playbook here for this. So I'm going to create the playbook with the name as hello.yml, and here we are using VI editor, and we will go in the insert mode of VI editor. We will start writing the playbook with 3 dashes as I mentioned many times, and after that we will go in the next line and we can define the name. So I can mention here hyphen space name, and here I can mention Ansible playbook with file. Now we will go in the next line and we will define the hosts. So I can write there hosts and I can mention the group name, so I will write here all. After that we will define the task, so we will write here tasks : and we will go in the next line and we will start writing just below s. Again we will mention here dash, we will give one space and we will write their name, and after that here we can give the name to this task hello message, and after that we will call the script. So we will write here script : space and the name of the script file, which is hello.sh. You have to mention the same name or the same path. After that we will go in the next line and we will simply put 3 dots to close it, and we will save this file as well. Now our playbook is ready. So now we have two files here. The first file is the script file that is used for printing the message, and the second file is the playbook file where we will call this script file and we will print the message with the help of this file on the client nodes. Now I'm going to show you the execution of the playbook file. So let me write here Ansible-playbook and the file name, which is hello.yml. As soon as I will press enter, the playbook will execute and it will perform the tasks. So it will print the message on all the nodes. and here it is. You can see that it is showing us the status as OK for all the nodes, and it has printed the message, but it did not show us anything here in the task field. But I know that the task is executed in the background. So in case if you want to see the message, you can use the verbose option. So for that you can mention -v here in the command. It will show you the details of the messages or the details of the tasks on the screen. Let me show you. So this time you will see the message there as well. So in the task field, for all the nodes, you can see that it has executed the task and it has printed the message as well. Now in case if you want to enable the logging for Ansible, that is also possible. Ansible provide you that flexibility as well. So for that you have to open the Ansible configuration file in VI editor. So the location for this is /etc/ansible/ansible.cfg, and I'm using sudo here because I'm trying to edit this file from the normal user account. Now I will open it and I will search for this defaults option, and we have to mention here log_path just below this defaults option. So let me go in the insert mode and let me write here log_path is equal to, and after that we can define the file where we want to store the logs. So I want to create a file in the tmp directory with the name as Ansible. So this file will be used for storing the logs, and we can save this file. Now let me go to the tmp directory and let me erase everything from there. So I will execute rm-rf asterisk and I will run the ls command. So we don't have any files present in the tmp directory. Now let me go back to my home directory and let me run the playbook again. So I will execute ansible-playbook-v and the playbook name, which is hello.yml. As soon as I will press enter here, the playbook will execute again, and this time it will generate the logs also in the tmp directory in Ansible file. So let's do it. So the playbook is running, it is gathering the facts, it is printing the message also, and it will create the log file also. So let's go to the tmp directory and let's run the ls command to list the files, and here it is. This is the file which is just created. You can see the timestamp, and we can open this file to see the details of the events of Ansible. So here you can see all the messages which were displayed at the time of executing the playbook. So you can go through the details of all the events or all the tasks with the help of this log file. It is very beneficial. You should enable it for the future reference. So guys, in this way you can use the files in Ansible playbooks very easily, and you can perform the tasks as per the requirement on the client nodes. So guys, that's it from my side for today's session. Hope you will find this session useful for you. If you like it, then do share it with your friends and colleagues and give a like to this video. And if you are new on this channel, then please subscribe us and turn on the bell notification. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.